Over the following days, Veronica found herself drawn to the young woman's vulnerability in a way she hadn't experienced in years. She provided her with shelter, protection, and a sense of security that had long been absent from her own life. As she watched the girl slowly begin to heal from the wounds, both physical and emotional, inflicted upon her, Veronica couldn't help but reflect on her own past. She remembered the fear, the loneliness, the desperate longing for someone to show her kindness in a world that seemed determined to crush her spirit. For the first time in her life, Veronica allowed herself to acknowledge the pain that had shaped her into the formidable woman she had become. She realized that her cold-hearted facade was not a shield, but a prison, one that had kept her isolated and alone, even amidst the throngs of people who feared and respected her. With each passing day, Veronica's heart thawed a little more, allowing her to connect with the world in ways she had long forgotten were possible. She found herself reaching out to others, not as a crime boss, but as a human being, capable of compassion and empathy. But even as Veronica embraced this newfound sense of humanity, she knew that she could never fully escape the darkness of her past. The streets of New York City were still teeming with danger, and her enemies were always lurking in the shadows, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Yet, for the first time in her life, Veronica faced the challenges ahead with a sense of resilience and determination tempered by compassion. She knew that she couldn't change the person she had been, but she could strive to become someone better, someone capable of both strength and kindness, of power and mercy. And so, as she looked out over the city skyline from her penthouse perch, Veronica Salvatore made a silent vow to herself. She would continue to rule the criminal underworld with an iron fist, but she would do so with a heart that was no longer frozen by the pain of her past. For in the end, she realized, it wasn't power or wealth that defined a person's legacy, but the way they chose to wield it, with cruelty or compassion, with fear or with love. And in that moment, Veronica knew that she had finally found the strength to choose the latter.